everybody. Welcome to Pro World Live. I'm Danielle from Pro World.
It's me behind the camera.
And we are here ready to show you how to apply sign vinyl using the wet technique. And if you're familiar with sign vinyl, this is just one of those other techniques just to use, kind of just have it in your backpack, just to use as another way to do this, to apply sign vinyl. I don't know about you, but sometimes when I apply sign vinyl, I stick it down. I'm like, no, that's not where I want it to be. So this technique will allow you to kind of reposition and move things around so that way it's in the right spot all the time. So as always, though, let us know if you haven't done already. Let us know where you're tuning in from and, chime in. Let us know how you're doing. If you're first time with us, let us know that as well, and we'll be sure to give you a shout out as we all kind of tune in. Do we have anybody yet? Were they already jumping at the chance to let us know?
There's a couple. I think we got like a little delay, so it's like trying to catch everybody up to it. But yeah, we do have a couple in Cape May, Bellevue, Nebraska, Michigan, Marlton Lakes, New Jersey. Oh, whoa, there we go. Okay, it caught up.
Oh, all at once, flooding in.
Welcome, Byron and Tony, first timers Tony's from Milwaukee.
Hello.
First timer Demetrius from Ohio. Antonio, first timer from New York. Hello. California, Kingston, New York. I'm sorry.
No, I was
North Carolina.
If you're first time to this, we do our Facebook Lives on Fridays at 12:15. We have a full YouTube library and a full Facebook library as well of videos. So, if this is your first time, make sure you check out all those other ones after, of course, our presentation, so that way you don't miss out on this one. All right, now you can continue.
Lawton, Oklahoma, first time today. Well, welcome, Virgil. All right, they will keep coming in. I'll get back to them, but let's get back to what we're doing.
All right. So what we're going to do today is apply sign vinyl onto this marble coaster. It's not really a coaster. It's one of those like marble backsplashes that I got from Home Depot, but you kind of just pop them off from that kind of backing, and you add some cork on the bottom, and now you have a coaster. So, but we're going to do our technique on this particular item. The idea with this wet technique is you want a nice, smooth, flat surface. That's how this works the best. So a mirror, glass, if you have like a glass window that you're doing, that would be really ideal for this. And it really is just so you can reduce the amount of air bubbles and reposition. So sign vinyl, super sticky, right? You get it onto the mask and then or the transfer tape, and then you go and apply it to your product. You press it down, and then it's there. You can't really reposition. As soon as you start to move it, you're going to mess up the vinyl. So what we're going to do today is add water to it, and that's going to let you kind of reposition, make sure you have it in the right spot, lay it down, squeegee out all your water, and then you're good to go. So let's go ahead and start the process. I have this design. I've already cut this with my silhouette cutter. I'm going to weed away all the excess. And when you do sign vinyl, you're not going to mirror anything. Everything's going to be exactly as you want it to be seen. And done with that. Super easy, right? Now we're just going to peel off all these inside pieces. And you can do your shout outs while I'm doing this.
Okay.
It'll take me a minute.
I was getting ready to get back to it. All right. North Carolina's checking in. Sullivan, Missouri. Sanford, Maine. Southern Cali. Philly. Jersey is definitely here today. Hi, Nana.
Hello.
Oh, sorry. And Michigan is checking in. Michigan is in the house. I'm sure there will be more to come in, but we are still going. Aloha from Oklahoma.
Why'd you say aloha?
Because that's what they said. Aloha.
Oh.
So you repeat what you repeat.
I see. Okay. So we have this all set. So now my design is fully weeded. I've removed all the excess material. And Then I'm going to take my transfer tape, and I'm just using the Oracal transfer tape. And I believe I'm using Oracal 651 is my sign vinyl, which is the permanent sign vinyl. It's a permanent glossy. Once you have this, take your transfer tape and just kind of, I like to fold my transfer tape sort of so it pushes on itself, and then push in the center and kind of let it fall where it goes. And then you squeegee. You're squeegeeing here so that way it releases from the paper and onto your tape. Flip it over to the back side. And then you peel back your paper and just make sure that all of your elements are sticking. So if they don't stick, kind of push it back down, apply some pressure so that way it releases from that backing or that carrier sheet. This one needs a little bit extra help.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Virginia's checking in.
Are they from Virginia, or that was her name?
No, well, they're from Virginia.
Oh. Okay. Some of these areas just need a little bit of encouragement.
Is it okay to go squeegee, 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 squeegee multiple times to make sure they come off?
Sure. But once you squeegee front and back side, that's really all the release that it's going to do for you. And if, you find that you're really getting stuck on the paper, the next time you go to cut, reduce your cut setting a little bit. That it's getting stuck because you're cut into the paper. So when you're trying to release the vinyl off, the paper is kind of wanting to pull up with it. And that's why you might, get some hesitation. So just kind of, that's a cut setting thing. So modify that a little bit. But as you peel it up, if you notice that it's getting stuck, encourage it a little, push it back down, use your little your weeder tool to kind of stick it to the tape, and then you're good. All right, I have my design. And let me get my paper towels here. All right. We're going to take our coaster and we're going to spritz our coaster with water. Spritz our transfer with water, the back side. And now we're going to take this and place it where you think you need it. And see how I can move it around?
Going in for a close-up.
You can't do this with regular sign vinyl if you don't spritz. So if I have it where I want it, did you see my maneuvering?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I have it where I want it now. I'm going to press down, middle, take your squeegee, press down and squeegee out. See all that excess water coming out? It's going to go onto my paper towel. Take and squeegee this way, removing all my excess water. This way and this way. All my excess water is kind of on my paper towel now, and you just pull it back. If you find that your vinyl is sticking, which mine isn't, but if you find that you need to, you can pull your tape with your squeegee. So see how it's just kind of encouraging it to stick, but my vinyl is actually acting very nicely for me. So this is still a little bit wet. This is a little bit wet as well, but you can just go back, tap it out, and done. No air bubbles. Repositioning was super easy, and your coaster looks amazing. It's nice and straight, even, exactly where I wanted it. And that's all there is to this wet on, the wet sign vinyl technique.
Very nice, very nice.
Okay, so if we have any questions, post that in there and we'll be happy to help you out.
We don't, but we do have more check-ins from Texas, Bordentown, New Jersey's in the house, Apollo Beach, Florida, California. Yes, you learned something new today. I did too, because I thought if you wet it, it'd get destroyed. So
you didn't trust me?
No, it's not that I didn't trust you. I just figured water destroys paper, and
But this is really great if you're in the kind of glitter tumbler world, and or painted surfaces, this is a really good technique for that. So it doesn't pull up your kind of coating or your paint that you've set down. So kind of consider that, like with this glitter tumbler, this has vinyl on it. I was able to easily apply this, maneuver it where I want. It didn't peel up my coating that I had on here, because that transfer tape can get stuck too. And then when you peel it off, you could ruin that layer underneath. So, really great for all those things, for, again, repositioning, no air bubbles, and making sure that it doesn't peel up whatever your surface is on. So whether it's paint or a coating of some sort.
Okay. Cali checking in. South Carolina checking in. So I guess when you spritz, it's not making the tape as sticky either because it's slick.
The key with this is after you place it where you want it, and you squeegee out all of the water, you're kind of pushing all that water to go away from underneath. So underneath the vinyl and the product. So you're just squishing it all out, and that allows the tape to kind of set or the vinyl to set and sit where it needs to be. It's not really good on super curved surfaces. I had really bad luck doing a wine tumbler, or a wine glass, just because of all the curved edges. So that's why, something like this is fine because it's not as curved. And flat surfaces are really ideal for this. But I wouldn't venture into that kind of wine glass where everything is curved.
Nice. Okay. Anaheim, California checking in. Any questions out there? Do you guys understand what's going on here?
It's really super easy, and it's so much less fuss than trying to position it and get it just right.
Isn't it better to do it with transfer paper? Paper transfer tape, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's just another option for you. It works totally fine with the clear and allows you to really see through it with the clear. I haven't had an issue with using the clear tape. The paper tape's just another option for you. So if you find that you like the paper tape better, that's, the idea behind the technique is the same no matter what tape you use.
Okay. South Carolina checking in. What is the curing process for the spritz?
There's no time to wait. As long as your items are wet, you can apply it. And then you just kind of squeegee it out. The longer you wait and the more it dries, then that will make the tape or the vinyl more instant to stick. So, which would just fall back into the original technique. So if you want to do the wet technique, I would probably recommend spritzing both items and applying right away, so before it dries.
Okay. You'll be trying this technique today. Good job. Good job.
All right.
Let us know how it turns out for you. Bloomingdale, Illinois checking in. I'm still getting check-ins. Hey.
Oh my goodness.
I missed the whole spritz. Did you spritz it a lot, or did you just spritz?
So we spritz here. I will do another one. You spritz generously. Let me get my tape. So once you have your product, so this one's I've already weeded. If I can get the backing off the tape. It's going to give me a hard time now.
I don't want to come off.
Yeah, there we go. Okay. All right. So I got my vinyl, my signed vinyl here. I got my tape, squeegee the backside. Release your paper. Help encourage your vinyl to stay on there.
Do you find it helpful to talk to your vinyl to stay on?
It depends on the day, but but I do tend to talk to my products. I'm sure I'm not the only one. Okay. So we'll do our little cup here. All right, so we will spritz. Are you zoomed in?
No, I'm sorry. Okay.
So you spritz.
Okay.
Spritz back, the back side. So it's a good, rain on a window kind of look, I guess, if you want to call it that. And we're just going to position it where we want it. And the key for this is we're going to squish in the middle, push out, and then down. And you can see all the water just kind of squishing out to the edges.
So now this is one of those curved edges, kind of, sort of.
Yeah, this is curved, but not like a wine tumbler. If anybody knows what the wine tumbler that I'm talking about, it's like the stemless wine glasses or like a goblet. Those have not only the rounded curve, but also that bottom curve. So it's a lot of stuff going on with that one. All right, now we're just gonna kind of encourage all the excess to come out as well. You can still see it's like pushing out here.
Mm-hmm.
All right, now we can take our tape off. If I can find it, it's all like squished on. Here we go.
Did you spritz on the back of the vinyl?
Yes. You spritz on the product you're doing and the vinyl. And perfect. Wipe it down. And done. So easy, right? No fuss. A little bit of mess because you got water, but that's it. Vacay mode.
Nice. Very nice, very nice. Okay. No further questions?
All right. Well, if you don't have any other questions, then we will head out and let you guys all try this technique. All right. Well, thank you all so much for watching, and we will see you here next week. Bye, everybody.
Bye, guys.